looks shiny? Which thing looks shiny? Pop, pop. That's not it. Try again. Keep on trying. Which thing looks... Nope. Try again. Nope. Try again. You got it. Which thing looks bright? Balloon. That's not it. Try again. That's it. Which thing sounds crunchy? Pot. Keep on trying. That's not it. That's right. Which thing feels smooth? Nope. Try again. Keep on trying. You got it. Which thing sounds loud? That's right. You wanna play some more? Which thing feels rough? Tape. Keep on trying. Which thing feels rough? That's not it. Try again. That's it. Which thing smells nutty? Turtle shell. Pineapple. Nope. Try again. That's not it. Try again. Keep on trying. Which thing? Nope. Try again. That's right. Which thing feels hard? Nest. That's not it. Try again. Which thing? Keep on trying. Which thing feels... Nope. Try again. Keep on trying. Which thing feels... You got it. Which thing looks round? Beep. That's it. Which thing sounds crunchy? Apple. That's it. If you want to do something else, click here. You want to play some... Which thing sounds loud? Pie. Nope. Try again. That's right. Which thing smells clean? Starfish. That's not it. Try again. You got it. Which thing smells yummy? Chick. That's not it. Try again. Which thing? Nope. Try again. That's right. Which thing feels bumpy? Celery. Keep on trying. Which thing feels... Nope. Try again. Which thing feels... That's it. Which thing tastes sweet? Bad. Soap. Keep on trying. That's not it. Try again. Keep on trying. Nope. Try. You got it. You wanna... Which thing feels rough? Glue. That's not it. Try again. Keep on trying. Nope. Try. That's not it. Try again. That's right. Which thing feels hot? Cymbal. Keep on trying. Which thing? That's not it. Try it. Nope. Try. Nope. That's it. Which thing looks shiny? Beach ball. Keep on trying. Which thing looks... That's not it. Try again. Nope. Try. You got it. Which thing sounds crunchy? Dish scissors. Keep on trying. That's not it. That's it. Which thing sounds loud? Beach. Cymbal. That's right. Yep. Which thing feels soft? Chick. You got it. Which thing tastes bitter? Starfish. Pretzel. Nope. Try. Keep on trying. That's not it. Try. Keep on trying. That's it. Which thing tastes sour? Nope. Try again. That's not it. You got it. Which thing smells yummy? Pie. That's right. Which thing feels hot? Popsicle. Keep on trying. Which thing feels... Nope. Try... That's not it. Try again. That's it! You wanna play some more? Which thing looks shiny? Nope. Keep on trying. Which thing... That's right! Which thing looks round? Tinfoil. That's not it. Keep on trying. You got it. Which thing smells fruity? Nope. Try again. That's right. Which thing smells disgusto? Flash. Yee. Rotten eggs. You got it. Which thing smells nutty? Peanuts. That's it. If you want to do something, you want to play some more? Which thing tastes bitter? Cactus. That's not it. Try again. Nope. Try again. That's not it. Try again. You got it. Which thing tastes salty? Pretzel. That's it. Which thing tastes sour? You keep on trying. Which thing keep on trying. Nope. Try it. That's right. Which thing tastes sweet? Peach bar. That's not it. Try again. Nope. Try again. That's it. Which thing sounds crunchy? Cymbal. That's not it. Try again. That's right. You wanna play? Which thing feels hard? Keep on trying. You got it. Which thing looks shiny? That's hot. That's it. Which thing looks bright? Flashlight. That's right. Which thing smells fruity? Pineapple. Keep on trying. Which thing? That's not it. You got it. Which thing sounds loud? Popcorn. Nope. Try again. Nope. Keep on trying. That's not it. That's it. Which thing feels bumpy? Balloon. Helmet. Keep on trying. That's not it. You got it. Which thing smells nutty? Syrup. Nope. Try again. Which thing smells nutty? That's not it. Try again. Keep on trying. That's right. Which thing smells clean? Alarm clock. Nope. That's it. Which thing sounds crunchy? Toothbrush. Rock. That's not it. That's right. Which thing smells disgusto? Yee. You got it. If you want to play. Which thing feels smooth? Helmet. Bag. Nope. Keep on trying. That's it. Which thing feels rough? You got it. Which thing feels hard? That's not it. Try again. Nope. Keep on trying. Nope. That's right. Which thing sounds loud? Pot. Keep on trying. That's not it. Nope. Keep on trying. That's it. Which thing feels bumpy? That's right. If you want to play some more? Which thing looks round? Popcorn. That's not it. Nope. That's not it. You got it. Which thing smells yummy? Popcorn. Keep on trying. That's not it. That's it. Which thing sounds crunchy? Pillow. Nope. Keep on trying. You got it. Which thing looks shiny? Bugle. That's right. Which thing feels prickly? Pillow. Nope. That's not it. Keep on trying. That's not it. Try again. Which thing? You got it. You wanna play? Which thing smells nutty? Nope. Try it. Keep on trying. That's not it. Keep on trying. That's it! Which thing looks bright? Lamp! That's right! Which thing tastes sweet? You got it! Which thing feels smooth? Nope. Nope. Keep on trying. Which thing? That's right! Which thing smells fruity? That's not it. That's it!